Hello everyone, it's Darkseeker here again. Welcome back for another video. Now, we're back on Wild Mode, just after the Ngoro expansion, and we're looking for fun decks to play on the ladder. And I found this deck. A deck by a player called Sparkz, and it is, now this is a mouthful, it's a Death Rattle N'Zoth Reno Jackson questing priest. So lots of things happening in this deck. So let's break it down very quickly. First of all, Death Rattle minions. N'Zoth the Corruptor with some high value Death Rattles. Sneeds Shredder, Sylvanus, Parted Sky Golem, Sludge Belcher, Cairn Bloodhoof, etc. They're all high value minions. Getting them back is really, really good. What else have you got? You've got Reno Jackson, which works very well with Awaken the Makers, which will set your priest's health to 40. So can you imagine, after you've completed the quest, after you've played 7 Death Rattle minions, Awaken the Makers gives you the opportunity to be set to 40 health, and you can play Reno, obviously, to heal back to 40. It's pretty insane, and essentially allows you to last for ages in a control-based matchup. You've got some board clears in the deck. Dragonfire Potion, Light Bomb, pretty good. No Holy Nova in the deck. Couldn't fit it in, but Entomb is in there to steal something good. Shadow Word Death is also there for large removal, and let's not forget Kazakus is in this deck too. And a card that's rotated out of standard mode, Brann Bronzebeard, who wasn't in the original version of this deck. I took something out, I put Brann in just because it's so insane. And there's some other high value cards in the deck like Mirage Caller and Spirit Singer Umbra, who synergize incredibly well with your Death Rattle minions. Right, let's have a look at our first game here, and it's against a priest. Okay, so we have the quest in hand, and we're just going to play it. Sensible, right? Now, we have a Death Rattle minion to follow up on, so we can play our first Death Rattle minion out of 7. Ooh, and it's another questing priest, so it's like a mirror matchup. Now, what will be interesting to see is what Death Rattle minions does he have? Because there are lots of choices, you know, and I highly doubt that his deck is going to be the same as mine. So it'll be quite interesting. Now, notice the Museum Curator played on turn 2. That's really good for him because he discovers a Death Rattle minion and he can get a value trade on my 1/1. So in response, I'm playing Shadowform and I'm going to get my 2 damage hero power there. The logic behind that is 2 things behind it. Firstly, I didn't have anything else to do. Secondly, oh, that's interesting. Secondly, it may be able, that hero power may be able to ping down some of the early minions that he plays. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, so now we can just play 2 minions. And we're just trying to get ahead here in this race to finish the quest. 1 out of 7. Okay. We're clearly ahead. But also just playing those 2 minions I think was solid.
If I roll need.
Yeah, he's going to get a value trade here, but that's fine. It puts his Shifting Shade in range of my hero power now. Consideration for playing Cairn here, just because he's a big body. But this is better. Now, we get to develop a minion and play the hero power, and notice once again just how good this hero power is. Dealing 2 damage. there are limitations. I can't heal my minions on board, and that's one of Priest's big strengths, healing its minions on board and getting value trades, and taking board control that way. I can't do that here. I can't heal my minions. So, will it hurt us in the long run? We'll see. I'm thinking of Cairn. I keep hovering to Cairn, but now I'm thinking I just hero power that down and trade. Because if I don't kill that, it will kill my taunt. It gets a value trade on my taunt, which is terrible. So we can't allow that.
Do you know the secret handshake?
Alright. I guess that could be worse, right? I mean, it's a 3-6, but... Okay, 6 out of 7. And he's only at 3 out of 7. Oh, of course he had it. That was the one big punish there. Shadow Word Pain. It's still fine. I mean, I can use that hero power again and kill his 3-6. It's fine. And we have 8 mana. Therefore, Cairn comes down. And we complete the quest. Very nice. So, we have our heal to 40 whenever we want it. The flexibility is now there. We also have interesting options next turn. We have Sylvanas, we have Sneeds.
The greatest work
Oh my god.
is faith.
He stole that through Shifting Shade. That's from my deck. Oh wow. Spirit Singer Umbra triggering the Death Rattle minions there. I can't kill her. So I need to do this. We're going to discover some 10-cost spells here. I'm really looking for Mystic Wool. Mystic Wool. It's a phenomenal counter against Death Rattle minions. Didn't get it there. Try again. No, this is not great. I really wanted Mystic Wool. So I'm just going to take 6 damage. I could have played Kazakus on his own and gone for a 5-mana spell that deals 4 damage AoE to kill Spirit Singer Umbra, but because I had Brann, I mean, I just had to get the 10-cost spells right. So it's 6 damage. We've got 2 6-damage spells. One gives us armor, one buffs the board. That could be reasonable at some point in the game. But this is so awkward. Spirit Singer Umbra is... Oh my god, it's still on the board.
The damned stand ready.
Wow. He's played 3 minions. He's had value off of 3 Death Rattle minions with Spirit Singer Umbra. That's absolutely insane. So I could play a potion here. I could do 6 damage to the board, gain 10 armor. Is that what I want to do, though? Can I be greedy here? Can I be greedy? He can't kill me yet, and I can heal to 40 whenever I want. So I'm actually pondering a bit of greed here. We could discover a spell, a copy of a spell from our deck. Dragonfire Potion. So I could Dragonfire Potion here, but
I have no time for games.
I'm actually going for the greed option. And they use the hero power to kill Spirit Singer Umbra, obviously. But I have Sylvanas on board. How does he deal with herbs? He can't kill me. Oh, he's trading. Wow. Hey, trades are good. Means that Miner's the Corruptor's going to get value soon. Huh. Wow, look at the investment just to kill Cairn. Now he's refilling the board. How interesting.
Death does not scare me.
Death Lord. Now he goes face, sure. Sylvanas hasn't been dealt with. I presumed that we would have seen, what, Entomb?
Let none survive.
But we didn't. She's still on board. Okay, how do we want to do this then? I think we have to use an AoE now. If we do that, if we pop the egg, yeah. You see, one thing I was unsure about is, could I have stolen a 4/4 Nerubian there? Oh, that's pretty good. It depends on the order in which Sylvanas was played, before or after the egg was played. Doesn't matter, I'm not going to think about it. I've stolen something, a 4/2, it's damaged, but fine. Oh, okay, sure. So if we want to put him under pressure, or bait out removal, we play Sneeds. I'm expecting Entomb, if he's got it. Oh wow. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. Well, it kills Thalnos, so maybe it's not that bad, but talk about terrible legendaries that you can get. There's no need. There's no need to heal to 40 yet. There's no need.
My echoes are
Tortola, preserve us!
Interesting. So we could do the AoE here. 6 damage and then 6 health basically means that we don't have to trade. That we can just go face. And our minions don't really lose or gain anything in terms of health. But I'm not gonna do that because I can remove his board quite easily here. Yeah, and I'm actually gonna pop my shredder. That's rubbish. Yeah, we're safe now. Apparently, we're at 40. It's fine. We're just putting a little bit more pressure on the board because that 1/4, that 1/4 that came out of the shredder is terrible. That's fine. Interesting. Okay, so no duplicates in his deck. That's a 5/5, which I can use Shadow of Death on, but why bother when I can just do this? Let's save the Shadow of Death for a bigger minion. That priest hero power proving to be effective again. And I'm hanging on to my Kazakus potions.
In the light's name. Tortola, preserve us!
Hey, is that a duplicate? He's played that before, right? Yeah. Okay. Is it time? I mean, that's a reasonable board to AoE. And again, our minions don't really gain anything or lose anything in particular here. And I can't see things. This would have been good if I could actually heal my board with my hero power. So anyway, it served a purpose. It allowed us to break through and do a little bit of face damage. Oh goodness. Ha. Well then. He's seen a potion and he thinks he's safe. Of course, in the back of his mind, he should know that I had Brann Kazakus. And I'm going to be greedy here. I'm stealing that. Rather than using the potion, I'm stealing that. That's important.
Excuse me.
See, one thing I'm wary of is some of these decks that play Youthful Brewmaster and return minions back to hand. It's happened to me so many times when facing Priest on the ladder. So we're just taking that ends off. And we're not afraid of dying. Because we're at 40. What's he going to do to me? And we've still got options in hand for AoE. Yeah, we're fine. He's having to invest here to kill the Doomsayer, which is pretty good. And he keeps drawing here. Thalnos drawing him a card. We are heading closer to fatigue, so I don't think drawing was good for him, but anyway. So he feels pretty safe. He's saying, look at my board. I mean, he even committed more to the board. And I don't think that's a good play. When you know that I have a second potion in hand. So anyway, in hindsight, saving the potions has worked out pretty well. And I'm at 50. What are you going to do? Wait, he completed his quest, didn't he? So he still has the ability to heal to 40. So we must never forget that. Okay, we must never forget that. But 2 cards? Well, he's soon going to be facing fatigue. We just do that. Look at that board. Look at that board. Entomb? Ooh, interesting. He's doing to me what I did to him, stealing the Zoth. However, I think that was a mistake. Because he's trading! Which means I get N'Zoth! Huh! Yeah, that was an error on his part. I get another N'Zoth. 3 N'Zoths in hand. What he should have done was done the trading first, then entombed my N'Zoth. Yeah, this mistake could cost him the game, because how do you beat 3 N'Zoths? How do you do that? How do you break through that many minions, especially when your opponent is over 40 in health? That's unfortunate, the curator coming out there, but it's fine. I mean, what's he gonna do? Mirage Caller, huh. What minion do I cast it on? Cast it on Sneeds, right? Yeah. Cast it on Sneeds. Cairn was a consideration, obviously. Sneeds offers less certainty because you don't know what legendary you're going to get out of Sneeds, but it's more fun like that. And I could have hero powered my Sneeds, my 1/1 Sneeds, but Oh wow. Fugan and Stalag. So Thaddius is going to be on the way very shortly here. This has turned out to be a really fun game. Spirit Singer Umbra is actually useless for me now, because I've played most of my big Death Rattle minions. I don't think I'm going to get value on her, like he got with the Spirit Singer Umbra that he stole from my deck. Anywho, how do we want to work through this?
The greatest virtue is envy.
So what I'm doing here is I'm just playing bodies. Just playing bodies on the board. I'm actually treating Spirit Singer Umbra as a body. And there's some psychology behind this. He may still think I have big death rattle options in my hand. So he may prioritise with killing Umbra, safeguarding my other minions, or my face, for example. So yeah, just playing her for the body. And I have overcommitted a little bit here. Maybe I shouldn't have played her. Yeah, look, he's trading in. Oh no, he's not. Oh, he's looking at Ken. Looking at Ken? Yeah, okay. Alright, sure. But I've still got a massive board, and I almost don't care about Thaddius. I really don't.
I have no time.
Oh, I care about that though. That's interesting. Sylvanas has just complicated things. There's my Thalnos. Sure. If in doubt, go face. Damn it! But we win. That was fun. That was really, really fun. Yeah, we didn't really get an opportunity to play all of our N'Zoths there, but it was still pretty fun. So, what do I think about this deck? I don't know what to think about it. It's really fun to play, and it does really well in a control setting. The Priest quest is with Reno is insane. And Reno, of course, is rotated out of standard mode. So it's only in wild mode now that you get to experience the full power of Awaken the Makers and Reno Jackson together. Other than that, as I said, it's fun, but it really relies on a curve. You have lots of expensive cards in this deck, and you really need to draw the early game. If you're going up against mid-range or aggro, you have to draw cards like Doomsayer, Loot Hoarder, Cultist, Death Lord, Reno in hand. You really need those options available to you early, and if you don't draw, you're basically dead. You know, before you can play Awaken the Makers, it's quite a slow card, 7 Death Rattle minions, and then play another minion to get your 40 health. It's quite slow. So really in aggro and mid-range, Awaken the Makers doesn't factor in most of the time. It's Reno Jackson that you need for an immediate heal. So yeah, I think I need to try this out against mid-range and aggro a little bit more, but I think more than anything, it's a fun deck to play, and the value is insane if you can get the draws in the order that you need. So I hope you enjoyed the video, everyone, and if you did, I'd be grateful if you subscribed, and I'll see you all again very soon for more Hearthstone action, either on standard mode or wild mode.